Well, we're getting very close now because they're on the stage. The candidates there, they've got their campaign rosettes on, and that means we're now getting very close to it. There they are, just being choreographed into the correct order, though I'm not quite sure what the correct order is, but someone has an idea of what the correct order should be. You can see the Lib Dems there, just on the outside left, but not the complete outside left there. Then the Conservative. I'm going by the rosettes there. I'm being told, one of the great secrets of British politics here, that it's alphabetical order. How original. Anyway, that at least makes it fair. And so there they are in alphabetical order. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 candidates there. Not a huge number for a by-election, which usually attracts lots of candidates, particularly from the minor parties here. Copeland, as I was saying earlier, it is Labour's biggest held seat geographically. It's a constituency that's well spread out, stretches from the coast into the Lake District. No huge towns in it. Whitehaven, where the town is taking place, is the biggest one, and we're now going to hear the result.
I, Richard Lee, being the returning officer at the election of a Member of Parliament for the Copeland constituency on Thursday, the 23rd of February 2017, do hereby give notice that the number of votes recorded for each candidate at the said election is as follows. Guest, Michael Patrick Anthony, Independent, 811. Hanson, Rebecca Charlotte, Liberal Democrats, 2,252. Harrison Trudy Lynn, the Conservative Party candidate, 13,748. Ivinson Roy Allen, Independent, 116. Lennox Jack Frederick, Green Party, 515. Mills Fiona Rachel, UK Independence Party, 2,025. Troughton Gillian Ruth, Labour Party, 11,601. The number of ballot papers rejected was as follows: want of an official mark, 0, voting for more than one candidate, 15, writing or mark by which the voter could be identified, 2, being unmarked or wholly void for uncertainty, 23, the total being 40. The electorate, 60,602. Ballot papers issued, 31,108. Turnout, 51.33%.
And we're interrupting the returning officer because this is a remarkable result which has just come in. The Conservatives have taken the constituency of Copeland from Labour, a constituency it's held since time immemorial. They've not just taken it, they've taken it by a pretty healthy majority of 2,147. Indeed, the Tory majority, on a much lower turnout, is not that much smaller than Labour's majority was in the general election of 2,564. And this is historically a major event in by-election history in Britain. And we're going to tell you more about that just in a minute, but let's just hear from the winner. She's now addressing the counting centre. Let's go straight and listen to Trudy Harrison, the new MP for Copeland.
To Cumbria Police for the efficient way in which they have policed the event. What has happened here tonight is a truly historic event. You'd have to go back more than a century to find an example of a governing party taking a seat from the opposition party in an election like this. We've had Labour here for more than 80 years. But it's been very clear, talking to people throughout this campaign, that Jeremy Corbyn doesn't represent them. They want a party which is on the side of ordinary working people, which will respect the way we voted in the referendum, and which will build a country that represents everyone. That's why they voted for me tonight. I want to thank everyone who has backed me to be their next representative in Parliament. People in communities right across this constituency have put their faith in me, a special sort of responsibility. I know that many of them might never have voted Conservative before, but whichever way you voted, I will work hard to be a strong voice for you and to stand up for this very special part of the world. I care deeply about this community. It's the area I've lived all of my life. It's where my family live and work. And it's where my husband and I have bringing up my 4 beautiful daughters. I want the best for my community, and I know that we deserve more to be able to realise our full potential. Local people have backed me to deliver my 6-point plan for Copeland and to support the Prime Minister's plan to make a success of Brexit. And I will not let them down. Whether it's on local services, the nuclear industry, or getting more jobs locally, our area needs someone who can make our voice heard and work with the government to get things done. My promise tonight to you is to be that person. Finally, I wanted to thank my husband, my girls, and my parents for all their help and support during this campaign, and to all the volunteers from across the country who have come to help us make history here tonight. It is an enormous honour to be elected here as the representative for the area that I live in and call home. Thank you very much.
Judy Harrison there, the new Conservative MP for Copeland. That in itself is a historic phrase. Nobody has been able to say Conservative MP for Copeland in living memory there. And she won with the Conservative vote at over 44% of the votes, a rise of 8.5% on the general election.